Today's Fire Emblem Engage video is all about characters briefly showcased in the recent game trailer, as well as exploring the character section of Engage's official page. This page contains a lot of information on character profiles and even how they look in battle. Before we get started, a quick word from my Patreon. If you want access to behind-the-scenes videos, gaming sessions, community Q&As, and just being part of a small private community that's been around for years, please check it out. You can support me and the channel directly for just as little as $4 a month. Now, onto the video. Right after Nintendo's YouTube accounts released a new trailer for Engage, the game's Japanese page was filled up with information pertaining to characters previously shown in the second main trailer. While there are still many faces left to uncover, minus a few, all of them have been confirmed to be playable. And thanks to the main trailer including on its subtitles many official English names, I'll be using those from now on unless stated otherwise. The Solm royalty. Solm is an open-minded country which, per Alfred's words, has always had good relations with Firene. Representing Solm, we have Timerra. Timerra is the crown princess of the kingdom of Solm. She's described as bright, cheerful, innocent, and extroverted. Despite having been raised to become the next queen, Timerra grew up to be a free spirit. In battle, her class is called Vigilante, and her inventory consists of a silver lance, killer lance, spear, and a new weapon called heavy iron lance. Faerghast. He's the first prince of the kingdom of Solm. Due to Solm's queen system, Faerghast was raised with far more freedom than Timerra. He's optimistic, elusive, and jovial. His class is the same as his sister, Vigilante, though unlike her, he's a cavalry archer. Faerghast carries a silver bow, killer bow, and a vulnerary. On his debut clip, he's also accompanied by two other characters briefly seen in the second trailer who don't have official names as of now: Bonnet, an axe-wielding Great Knight, and Pandoro, a monk. It seems in Engage, all of Elyos' royalty will be playable in some form, which is best exemplified with the upcoming pair, the Elusian royalty, a wintry kingdom where their people are known for worshipping the fell dragon. As playable representatives, we have Ivy. She's the first princess of Elusia. Bearing a melancholic and mysterious aura, Ivy's quiet, serious, and always keeps her royal posture and dignity. Ivy's class is Wing Tamer, a magic wyvern riding class that uses both homes and staffs. She comes with Elfire, Elthunder, and Elwind for offense, and Physic and Men for support. Hortensia. Hortensia is Elusia's second princess and Ivy's half-sister. Similar to Ivy, she also starts in the Wing Tamer class, though on a Pegasus variant. While there's not much else to say about her just yet, it's worth mentioning that in the cutscene provided by the Japanese site, she says Alir's not the only dragon she knows of. Brodian royalty. Brodia is a militant nation founded in the northwest region of Elyos. It's a prosperous and mighty nation ruled by Morion the Conqueror, who values pride and power. They frequently clash with the neighboring country of Elusia, home to the followers of the Fell Dragon. Diamond is Brodia's crown prince, and he's been raised to be the next king. He's strong, honest, and serious, and carries a ton of respect for his father. In gameplay, Diamond's class is Lord and can only use swords. He triggers his personal skill Direct Combat, just as he shreds an axe Pegasus with a critical hit. Alchrist is Brodia's youngest prince. He's pessimistic, has low self-esteem, and often compares himself with his older brother. He's also quite sociable and is noted to have the backbone needed for royalty. Alchrist's class is Tireur d'Élite, which functionally acts like the archer class. As for story cutscenes, we're shown a brief scene where Alchrist is training with his brother and can't help but put himself down due to Diamond's own abilities. Now for some early game recruits, which I never covered yet. Boucheron. Boucheron is one of Firene's palace knights. He's polite, kind, very tolerant with others, and bears an impressive physique. Boucheron starts in the Axe Fighter class and comes only with an iron axe, but in his gameplay trailer, he makes quick work of a sword cavalier despite the weapon disadvantage. We are also shown a small scene of his support with Elyos, revealing Boucheron is also into fishing. AT is a knight from Firene. She's described as a noble and elegant lady with a positive and active personality who spends her time bodybuilding. In her support with female Elyos, we are shown AT takes an issue with the way Elyos stares at her, just before the divine dragon gets to explain herself. Unaffiliated characters. Anna has been confirmed to be playable for Engage as of today, which is a big deal as her last 2 playable appearances in the series, both in Fates and Three Houses, limited her to being paid DLC. For those unfamiliar, Anna is Fire Emblem's unofficial, or official depending on who you talk to, mascot character, and has been shown in nearly every Fire Emblem game in some form. The in-universe explanation for this phenomenon is that she just has identical sisters from all realms and continents. As for the Anna seen in Elyos, we're told she's a merchant in training who travels between countries, looking for treasures she can sell at high prices. Story-wise, we're shown Anna being shocked that Elyos is a divine dragon, right before switching gears and assuming her saleswoman persona. Vale is the mysterious girl seen briefly in the intro of Engage. She says she's looking for somebody, and that's all we know of her thus far. While her bio only says that she's an ally of Elyos rather than a fully playable character, Engage's Japanese site also shows her class icon, pointing out she is a spellcaster and will play a role in battle regardless. Now for some honorable mentions. The trailer introduced with casual fanfare many playable characters who still haven't got any bios as of this video. These are Rosado, one of Hortensia's retainers. Her class is Wyvern Knight, and similar to the Wyvern Lord class, she can use both lances and axes. Goldmary, Hortensia's other retainer, whose class is a hero who can use swords. Amber, a paladin seen paired up with Corrin. Citrine, a mage and retainer for Brodia's princes. Lapis, the second retainer of Brodia's royalty. Sidal, a dancer who attacks with arts, seen with Corrin throwing down some ice pillars. Yunaka, a thief in the second trailer, and a goth-looking girl whose name and class are currently unknown. And finally, Marin, who's in the new Wolf Knight class, which uses swords and bows. She is only shown in her synced-up state with Lyn though, so her normal look is still unknown. Just like in older entries, it's once again possible to recruit neutral/enemy characters on the battlefield by talking to them with specific characters, which in both Fates and Three Houses was barely a feature at all. Now let's close this off with a sneak peek of Engage's antagonists. The Four Hounds. The Four Hounds are a villainous quartet who, per the promotional material, plot to revive the Fell Dragon. The group is led by Zephyia, a dragon and descendant of Elyos' demon dragon tribe, who fights in a sword wyvern class per her class icon. Then there's Gris, an unhinged mage who fulfills the role of the group's chief advisor. Their third enforcer is Marnie, a cheerful yet moody armor knight. Lastly, there's Mauvier, the team's loyal and honest paladin. Barring Zephyia, none of the other 3 names, as well as the group's moniker, have been shown in English. Interestingly, while it's said the Four Hounds have teamed up with Elusia to accomplish their goal, the fact that both Ivy and Hortensia are playable, and that in Ivy's trailer it's possible to briefly see Zephyia listed as an enemy, it gives away that their alliance with Elusia will grow sour eventually. Alright, that's a lot of characters and profiles gone over, and I wonder who comes next. Between the Emblem's incredibly unique mechanics and utility, and these characters' different classes and personalities, Engage is shaping up to be a pretty colorful gameplay experience. So, who are your favorite designs? For the royalty, I'm going to go with Diamond and Tamara. Character designs for this game have been the subject of quite a bit of contention, so I'm curious to see what you all think now that we have much more of the cast to look at. Please don't forget to leave a like either. If you're new to the channel and want up-to-date game coverage up and throughout the game's release in January, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support the channel even more, take a look at the Patreon. That's all for now. Deuces.